Hello and welcome to another episode in this video series where we're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Game Jam of 2025. And this time we will have a look into Data Vulture by Sandro, Martínez, Ossifex and Retro Indie Josh. But before we jump into the game and have a look into the description here, let me remind you of the link which you will find in the video description leading to a playlist which contains all the videos I've done so far, covering all the games in the jam, and also a pilot episode explaining what a game jam is, what a dungeon crawler is, and the specific rules for this game jam. So make sure to have watched this before continuing with this video. And with that, yeah, let's jump into, well, first let's have a look into the description here of that Data Vulture. In the far future, poverty and inequality have ravaged the human-controlled sectors of the galaxy. Countries and republics have fell and only mega corporations remain. The main source of income is being part of mercenary corporate spies tasked with recovering technology from dangerous facilities or war-torn worlds. They are called Data Vultures. I think that sounds familiar from one of the last jams. Forward, back, strafe, turn. Alright, let's have a look at what Sandro did before. Swift and the Wizards. No, that's something else. Okay, so maybe I'm mistaken here. Anyways, let's have a look into Data Vulture by Sandro, Martínez, Ossifex and Retro Indie Josh. Alright, so I started the game and tried to go full screen, but going full screen makes the window, the part of the screen where the game is, it makes it even smaller, so that's not an option. So what I'm doing now is just basically cutting out the part of the browser and enlarging it there. And I have to play it in this tiny browser thing, and at least you can see a bit more here. So, Data Vulture. Alright. Bought the ear color. Okay. Let's explore. Okay, there is a delay with everything, which does not feel great. The perspective is fine, so you can see the floor and also the walls left and right. No, the perspective is not fine. The field of view is too high. Yeah, okay. The field of view is too high, which makes this look like it's two tiles, but it's just one. So, yeah, a little bit lower would be better. I mean, you would not see that much of the floor you're standing on, but that's still fine. In theory, you can also pull the camera back. But the bigger issue compared to the... So this door looks normal, right? And here it looks like it's huge. But the bigger problem might be the delay when doing movements. The cool thing is that it's executing command or queuing up commands a bit, and you can hold the button to move forward. So if I go forward and turn right, it's working. But it feels like everything is like comes with some delay, and that doesn't feel great. So both things might be easy to, well, I don't know with the delay if that's easy to fix, but the perspective, it might just be a field of view thing. So point and click to interact. Also, there's some issue with the sound. Sometimes you hear some stuttering. There's only a simple message displayed in low light. Critical generator damage. General power outage. Actually, let me quickly... I think I have the scaling. Open this video projector. I might be able to... Scale filtering. No, it's as good as it gets, I guess. I could... do it this way, but it looks worse. So yeah, let's keep it this way. Okay. So let's explore. Can't do anything there. Very dark here. We don't have any map or anything like that. All we can do is running around. That felt like it's loading a new level or something. This door has no power, it won't budge. Uh-huh. Yeah, very dark. This is a dead end? Ah, it's no power. There's only a simple message displayed. Low light, critical generator damage, general power usage. Okay. Am I teleported? It's a bit weird with the structure here. Okay. Yeah, but how am I supposed to see anything here? So I found something, I don't know what. Yeah, it's... I can move around here in the dark. But it's really just completely in the blind. Yeah, that's not great. But I also don't know what I'm doing here. Also, we have these attributes, but I don't know... I mean... Yeah. And... And I don't have a flashlight or anything. Yeah, a bit more light would have been nice. If there was some light switch or something like that in the beginning, that would have helped. But right now, I'm just stumbling around in the dark. The door has no power. Dum. Okay, let me restart the game. Maybe I didn't find a light switch or anything crucial in the first room. 1 second. Alright, run game. So here we still have a little bit of light. You can't just leave, you'd be killed if you returned empty-handed. Critical generator damage. Yeah, okay. Door has no power. can't go there. And from that point onwards, we are basically in darkness and can't see anything. And in some of these dark spots, but it's also weird that, yeah, these areas we are teleported in between. So let me stumble around a little bit longer. I mean, we did collect a couple of things before, but this was in completely black areas, so... Yeah, I'm basically trying to run into walls to see if there's actually a passageway. Door has no power. Door has no power. Like here is another path. Also a compass would have helped. No. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, let me check the comments. So the atmosphere is great, but 3 times. I got lost in darkness all the time. Well-crafted entry, one of the best atmospheres. Powering only certain sections is good. I don't even see any combat. Finally, after the 3rd try, I was able to escape the ship. Maybe it depends on the browser you're using. After I mapped the game, it took me an indecent amount of retries to win. It was not very glorious. Darkness made the game unplayable at times. Okay, I will check Captain Coda's playthrough, or like just what he did there, and then we will have a quick look so that I can at least show something. 1 second. So I checked Captain Coda's video, and I already like stumbled around for another 10 minutes or so. I couldn't find it, but now I will just try and stumble around, find a section which I can relate to in some way, which I can memorize, and then which is close to where Captain Coda found the light switch basically, and then I will try to just do it step by step and follow what he was doing. But even getting there is probably, yeah, a torture. So yeah, let me just stumble around here now, and like, why can't I go forward? I don't see anything. There was a wall, but I can't see that. So yeah, there's nothing. There's a corridor. Yeah, there's a teleport. This might be it. Okay, let me check. So I think he moved forward a bit and then turned right in one of these. And I think I have been in some of this before. See anything. And there it is. Yeah, critical generator damage, general power outage. Only one of the decks of the era color can be powered at once. This terminal has access to the navigation deck energy grid. You plug into the internal systems of the ship in an attempt to fix the power. After a while, you successfully reroute power to the navigation deck. A blaring alarm startles you. Displacement drive procedures engaged. Estimated time for ignition 15 minutes. Damn. Now you gotta hurry and rush back to your fighter. A screen like you've never heard before echoes through the hallways. Screech or something. You're not alone here. Okay. Okay. Now we have some battle. We have a minigun. Let's minigun down the creature. Ah, minigun is just hitting everything. Again. I mean, I don't have any idea about how many hit points they have, so this is just a guess. Okay. Okay, now we have some light here. I think these I collected before. Revenant. Plasma rifle. I think these are random encounters, which basically means you have to map the whole area. Oh, okay. Critical generator damage, general power outage. Only one of the decks of the color can be powered at once. This terminal has access to the laboratory deck. Okay. Power to the laboratory deck. And now we are blind again. Yeah. We can't use heal. Yeah. Okay. This is just decoration, apparently. There's no power, yeah. But isn't this where we were coming from? Maybe not. Minigun! We can't heal. Run! Yeah. Critical generator damage, general power outage. I also find these teleporters super irritating. I think I went back to where I came from originally. Yeah, I mean, we can run away now, but I will keep it at that. Yeah, it's definitely too dark to be really enjoyable. There might be a couple of good ideas here. And generally with the light and so on, it's also not too bad. But I mean, the lighting is terrible, don't get me wrong there, but the idea with having switching lights on and off, that is not bad. So I think with if it was done a bit more carefully and the other aspects would work well, and maybe you have some temporary help, like a flashlight or so with a limited battery or something like that, it could work well. But the way it is, it just feels like you're stumbling around. Regarding the perspective, as I mentioned, I think the field of view is a bit too high, so that it feels like the tiles are stretched and they become too long. And the interesting thing was also the movement. Like when you move forward and turn, that's working well. It's queued up, but then again some other stuff is not working well. So if I type forward and turn right too quickly, then I might only turn right, and sometimes it feels like it's cutting off my commands anyways. And the first step takes quite long, and then suddenly it moves forward. So there's also something to improve, but I can't quite put my finger on that. It might be some internal stuff that sometimes it's calculated normally, sometimes it's not. I'm not sure. But yeah, that has been Data Vulture by Sandro, Martínez, Ossifex and Retro Indie Josh. And if you want to give it a try, you can find a link down in the video description to the itch.io page. Also nice music. I can also, if you want to check out different videos, also go to the itch.io page, then go to submission to DungeonCrawler Jam 2025 in the top right, and then you see all the comments by the people who played the game. And there you can also find a couple of other videos, and they might be a bit more revealing of the game. But yeah, that's it from me for this game. Thanks for this contribution to Sandro, Ossifex and Retro Indie Josh. Thanks to you all for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.